So we're known for level 3. We're golden in level 3. People trust our engineering process and the quality of the product that we've done. It enables us now, with that coverage, to sweat the asset so that we can now carve out a level 2 and a level 1 product and go boldly into that market. The level 1 and level 2 market today is solely serviced by real-time providers. Real-time providers who store real-time data, gather it, wrap it, package it, sell it to the marketplace. And for decades, it's had gaps, spikes, flaws. It comes with the process. In an ever-increasing tide of sophistication across our world, quality is the key. And because we build this data at the level 3 from the bottom, we then build analytics on that data. So we're the first users of the product. Our level 2 and level 1 output is pristine. No gaps, no flaws, no spikes. And that's our right to win. Quality. Solving the level 3 puzzle and being able to stitch that data together nanosecond by nanosecond across multiple exchanges over time is a non-trivial amount of engineering. And rather than firms have to invest in that capability in-house, we can provide either the data or the data science as a service out of a box for the client. We're not saying to the client, here's the signals that you should be taking from the data. We're saying to the client, when you ask your quants, to spend 80% of their time engineering that data, and if you're lucky, 20% of their time doing something useful with it, we save our clients the 80%. And that's the bit that they appreciate the most, and that's the USP of BMLL.
So our level 1 and level 2 data is different from the main providers because we calculate level 1 and level 2 data from the underlying level 3 order book data. The majority of historical providers of level 1 and level 2 data are first and foremost real-time data providers. And so their differentiating variables are going to be latency, lower bandwidth, and in order to meet those requirements, they actually have to remove data fields. So if you think about squeezing as much data down a pipe as you possibly can to get it to the other end as quickly as possible, you want to remove what you consider to be unnecessary data fields. And that's fine for real-time delivery. But when you're wanting to look at historical data, you want to get the entire picture. So you want to see the trade condition code, you want to see the market state, you want to see the segment number or the sequence number. So you want to look at all of that complete data. Because at BMLL we do not have the bandwidth or latency requirements, we can store that full underlying data set, and from that we can create a level 3 view or a level 2 view or a level 1 view, but it is all delivered from the same complete underlying data set. BMLL started developing level 1 and level 2 data feeds on the back of demand from clients. So clients would see our level 3 data, and what they loved was the completeness of that underlying data set, but they didn't necessarily need to onboard or manage every single order, every single cancel, every single modification. So they're happy to aggregate at different levels, but what they really need, because they're relying on a much more data-driven analysis, they need that underlying integrity of the data. They need to be understand market fragmentation in Europe, for example. They need to understand and rebuild what happened on an exchange. As their strategies become more data-driven but also more granular, they're looking at depth of data, but they don't need every order. So they'll look at level 2. They'll look at what does the order book look like? Are there signals in the order book for order imbalance or something like that? And what they need is they need quality data for that analysis. And what they found is that the real-time providers are not providing that complete data set.